Well, morning, folks. Welcome back to YouTube, to me, and welcome back to you as well. So, I wanted to do a quick update video because I haven't done a video for many months, probably May, maybe the last video I did. So, you may remember back in April, May, I joined the Samuel Leeds Academy, and then I came to Spain to look for property and ended up securing a property and then went home and then came back in July and August when we completed on the property and to do a few jobs and stuff. And I've been back to Spain now 3 or 4 times, maybe more. So I've spent a lot of time in Spain, and it's fabulous. It's amazing. I feel extremely happy to be able to do this. Choose my words carefully there, because the easiest thing to say is to say that I'm very lucky. But nothing in life is down to luck. Everything in life is down to the decisions and actions that you take. So, on that note, what actions have I taken? Let's hold myself accountable. Oops, kicking the table. Right, so let me talk about the Samuel Leeds Academy first. So I've been in it 6 months now, and I've been to several academy dinners in London and Birmingham. I've been to several inner circle events, the networking events, and I've also launched the Hull Inner Circle along with some other academy members. So we had the first meeting in November, and the reason I wanted to do that was because when I did a month's trial in the academy back in March, I went to the Leeds Inner Circle and I was blown away. I was blown away by the attitude of everybody, the friendliness, the willingness to help, just everything blew me away, and that's what made me really want to join the academy full time. So I've helped launch the Hull Inner Circle, so that's great. I've done a bit of online training, refresh your stuff, nothing major. I have been working with a colleague in Lincoln, another academy member, where we'll be trying to sort of set up a joint deal sourcing business. I've sold a couple of deals to some other academy members and elsewhere, so that's been pretty good. What else? Did a 4-day financial freedom challenge a couple of weeks ago. 4 full days. It's done with Samuel. Basically sets you tasks and challenges throughout the 4 days. You're in small groups via Zoom, and you're out and about doing stuff. So that was really good. It got me out of my comfort zone in multiple ways. Put 2 offers in for properties. Doesn't look like I'm going to get either of them. One was for an investor, and one was for myself, a refurb into SA. So if we don't, we'll just keep looking. We will. I'm confident we'll get something before the end of the year. Not long. Only got 4 weeks, so we'll get cracking when I get back. I'm back in the UK later this week in a few days. So the academy, I would give it 8 out of 10. Always room for improvement. I'd never give anything a 10. But what I would say is, if I was to compare this with what I had with the likes of Touchstone Education, then this would be a 20 out of 10. There's that chalk and cheese, no comparison. Samuel himself, as the face and the leader of the organisation, is so reachable, cares so much about the people in the academy, and does so much to help people. That's the complete opposite to what I expected, based on my experience with other training providers and other property organisations, not just training providers. Yeah, absolutely immense, and I've had multiple interactions with Samuel. I feel like I've got to know him reasonably well, and I feel like I've got to know more of the real person as opposed to the social media persona, let's say. So yeah, 8 out of 10, Could be more, it might be more, but 8 out of 10 is a good score from me. But my performance in the academy and in my, not the lettings business, because the lettings business does really well, it's set up, we've got a full team of people, we're specialists, everything's good. However, in the other property stuff, then my score's probably a 6. And it's a 6 because I spent too much time in Spain for the property business, not for me because I've really enjoyed it, but I spent a lot of time in Spain. And because I'm reasonably comfortable in life, I don't have that hunger, that massive hunger, that, I see some of the young ones in the academy, 17, 18-year-old, they're doing 10, 20,000 a month, more, they're just doing it. They're just doing what they're told. They're following the process, and they're killing it in terms of income. Absolutely killing it. They've got no fear, just doing it. And I envy them. I really envy them for that, because the older you get, the more you feel you've got more to lose. You've got less time to recover in life and all the rest of it. I feel it holds people back. And the hardest thing is just pulling the trigger on stuff. You just got to get on with it. Trust the process. And the Financial Freedom Challenge did show me that a little bit. It showed me that actually, if you do what they tell you to do, then the results will come. There is no might do, might not. They will come. It's just a process. So, yeah, my performance could have been better, but I've had so much other stuff going on. But it's an excuse, innit? We are where we are because of the choices you've made in life. And that's why I don't like to say I feel lucky, because whatever I've got or haven't got, it's because of the choices I made in life. And I always remind myself of that, and I always try not to talk about luck, because it isn't luck. So, and the problem when you're in Spain, it's usually sunny. Literally, it was cloudy this morning. I thought, right, I'm going to do a video. Because it's cloudy, I'm not going to go on the beach out like that today, because it's not a nice day. First day since I've been here, and we're at the end of November. It's nuts. Anyway, I'm sat here trying to work out how to record a video on the laptop without any of my gear, because obviously normally I've got a studio and proper cameras and all that. And then the sun started coming out, and it got really sunny a minute ago, but we've got another cloud, so it's just a little bit sunny. But it's going to be a nice day. It's 20, it'll be in the 20s. Sat here, t-shirt, still warm, even though the sun's not really out at the minute. So, but there we go. That's the update, guys. So, yeah, I need to put more effort in. I just felt like I needed to put something out, because, I'm always getting new subscribers because they see the old videos, but they don't see any new videos. So the reality is, life's good. The academy's good. I haven't made full use of it. I haven't got off my backside and put the effort in that I should have done, because I've just been enjoying life to an extent, and I need to do more. So this is accountability for me. I do need to do more. I am going to do more, and I'm going to try and get a deal over the line before Christmas, and then next year I'm really going to set my stall out to kill it next year, because next year there's no reason, now I've got the Spanish property stuff out of the way, there's no reason I can absolutely smash it. So that's the plan. All right. Have a great day, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the update. Apologies for it just being a little bit off the cuff, and no editing and none of that stuff. It's literally just, this is how it is, this is where I am, this is what I've been up to. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.